Hello and welcome to our weekly Oracle card reading. This is for the week from the 2nd of February to the 8th of February 2019. My name is Kylie Savage. You can find my website at www.kyliesavagepsychic.weebly.com, and you can also find me on Facebook, Kylie Savage Psychic Medium, and on Instagram, and it's Kylie_Savage_Psychic Medium, all one word. Okay, so what we have here is the Four of Earth card, and I'm reading from Colette Baron Reid's The Good Tarot. So the Four of Earth is our anchor card, the Ace of Fire is our second card, and the Empress is our third card, and Page of Earth is our fourth card. And then we have a guide and someone to give us a little bit more assistance and support and clarification. That's Frog Spirit from Colette's beautiful Spirit. Sorry, I just had to remember what it's called. The Spirit Animal Oracle, which I'm really loving. Okay, so the main themes for this week that we're going to talk about is money and also fertility. So, and I want you to think, if you're a man, it could relate to the women in your life and where they're at with fertility and pregnancy and birth, or what's going on in their lives. And if you're a woman who is hoping to be pregnant or is pregnant, or planning a family, then it's very much for you. And if you're a woman who is not planning on having a family or falling pregnant, then think about the new baby as like, could be the birth of a new business, a new project, especially a creative project, something like that. So don't be put off when I'm talking about babies and birthing. It can mean, it can be symbolic for the birth of new ideas, things like that. Okay, now Four of Earth in traditional tarot, you would see the lady with two of the pentacles, the coins or discs, underneath her feet. She'd be holding one pentacle and there'd be this other pentacle above her. And you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 here and one there, and her hands are open. Now what I really feel like this card is saying to us this week, because I've asked how might we best work with the energies that will be present this week, is we need to not overspend. And I also feel like energetically we need to not overspend our energy this week. We're really going to need to have the energy for the long haul to carry us safely through the whole week, and not be so burnt out by the end of it. So, but looking at finances, what it's saying is we need to tuck some money away. So put most of our money, keep it close to us, like tuck it under our feet or around our middle, and only let so much of the money go out. And if you're thinking about energy too, that means keep your energy mostly for yourself this week and only put out what you need to, because we're talking about conservation, and 4 is also a foundation number. So we're talking about having a new, stronger foundation for money, not overspending, keeping things close to home. And what's happening is, you know, the money's going to go somewhere. These other cards are talking about fertility and growth and new opportunities, and you know, that we want to take this money somewhere. Because when you've got Page of Earth opposite, what that is a young man standing out in the countryside, knowing that he has the ability to be financially independent. And I really feel like if we're looking at having a baby or having another baby and growing our family, we're going to need to put some money away and make sure that we can take care of this baby. And if we're looking at it as a business as well, it means that whatever we're thinking of and whatever path we're getting on is going to lead to financial independence, which is great, thank God. Yet we need to put the money away so we can support these dreams. Now the Ace of Fire would be the Ace of Wands, and I had that marked out. It's a good sign too, because it's actually a very good sign. What it's talking about is fertility. And so, as you said, if anyone's hoping to be pregnant, aces are always good signs, always optimistic. It's about a new beginning. So I feel like too, we need to look after our finances, keep them here, not overspend, even keep our ideas for ourselves, because as we're moving forward and our next right action to take is that it symbolises growth and rebirth, this card. So I feel like there's something new coming in and we need to make sure we're prepared for it. So keep everything close to home, don't expend too much money or energy, and know that something new is happening, it's coming. And it could be a new job. As you said, it could be a new business venture. It definitely is something to look forward to. Definitely something good. Could be purchasing a new property, or a new start in property or business. And it definitely can mean fertility or a possible birth. Now, it's opposite the Empress, so what that's saying is too, and happy Lammas to the people in the Northern Hemisphere. We would be celebrating Imbolc in the Southern Hemisphere. So Lammas is about the end of the summer harvest, is about a really rich time, having the bread and the corn dollies, things like that, and really celebrating the fruits of the harvest. So the Empress being opposite the Ace of Fire, she's all about fertility and blessings. She's often seen as Mother Earth card, symbolic for that. She also has the sign of all the zodiacs in her headdress, so she's doesn't matter what sign you're under or where we are astrologically, she's blessing you. So I feel like if we think, oh no, you know, we've got to be a little bit stingy with our money this week, know that it's for a good cause, it's for a very good reason, because all these blessings are coming up, especially if it is about a new baby, because we know how expensive babies are, and that you know, you may not be able to work for some time, so you're going to need to put that money away so that you have the money to be able to look after yourself and your family whilst you have a baby. But what it is too, I really keep hearing that she's blessing all of our fortunes. You know, it's a really good fortune card at the moment. And this Page of Earth, you know, being in this is where it's all headed, is that we are going to be financially independent and everything is going to work out beautifully. And we have everything within us to make our dreams come true, and we don't need to be limited by other people's ideas of money and business and property and babies and all the rest. And I just want to reassure you, if you are about to have a baby or you're trying to have a baby, that now is a really good time, and that your venture is blessed and your baby is blessed, and the mother is looking over all of us. Now, Frog Spirit here, which says clear out the clutter. I just give you two warnings for my card, like for my readings, whenever I see Frog Spirit, is it can be an emotional clear out. So maybe some issues come up in this, maybe even hormonal issues, especially if you're trying to get pregnant with IVF, or you are pregnant and your hormones go up and down. It can be an emotional flood. So expect a few tears this week, and just know they're healing, cleansing, clearing tears. The other thing is a actual physical flood. So I always warn people, if you've got leaky taps, if you've got bad plumbing, this is the week to sort out your plumbing. If you have drainage problems, you know, if there was to be a downpour and you thought your house might get flooded out, this is the week to go sort that out. So make sure that's all okay. And 28 takes us to a 1 too, so that's tying in with the Page card and the new beginnings. Now, it's really fantastic to declutter when you're trying to bring in something new. Doesn't matter what you're trying to manifest. If you go and declutter your house, declutter your thoughts, declutter your email inbox, you know, sometimes declutter your friends and your relationships, give them a good clean out. Anyone that needs to go, you know, like cutting off the old dead wood, say goodbye to them. And look at, you know, habits. Sometimes we need to declutter our habits. Where is our time going away? You know, and you know, even just sharpen up our goals. You may have found from January we've really slacked off in our goals and our intentions for this year. So declutter everything you possibly can. And the other thing about it is the world is a very noisy place, and in the, you know, the chorus of frogs, your voice can get drowned out. So it says, you know, focus on your own lily pad and don't get distracted by all that noise. Look at yourself, like we're saying here, the foundations. Look at yourself, look at your home, look at your habits, your relationships, your time, your energy, your money, and declutter it. And I really feel like financial decluttering is the way forward to look after your money. Look at where your money or energy is leaking out. You know, do you have subscriptions that you've paid for that you don't really use? Do you give donations to charities and things that aren't really in alignment with your goals and your values anymore? Is there anywhere that your money and your energy is going out that is not bringing you good value and is not in alignment with where, you know, what you want to build and where you want to go to next? So it's declutter that. And look, decluttering is a fantastic thing. Even just physically, you know, decluttering one drawer, it can really shift things and you will feel freer and lighter. And I feel that's important, because if more is coming in, we need to make way for it. So I like that. Frog Spirit's talking on lots of levels about that. We also have New Moon in Aquarius tomorrow. For some of you it might be the next day or the day before, depending where you are in the world. So I wish you New Moon blessings for that. And I've written out my New Moon wishes, and I encourage you to go and look at moonology.com, Yasmin Boland's work, and grab her book if you're interested in moon manifesting. And may your new moon wishes come true. We also have a full moon in Virgo coming up on the 20th of this month. So that's when we go out and we do our forgiveness rituals and our gratitude rituals, and we burn our new moon wishes and we reflect on what we've manifested. If you haven't done your new moon wishes yet, I suggest looking at money. I mean, see where this new moon Aquarius is in your house, in which house it is for you, sorry. But look at what wishes you can make to support you with money, having a strong foundation with money, and savings, things like that, building that strong foundation. Look at where your energy is going, keeping your energy there for yourself, knowing that there could be, you know, energy being expended and money being expended soon with all these new things. So many blessings upon your week. Thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for the comments and the feedback that I've been getting. I love to hear what you're finding. I have a lot of decks too, so if there are any special requests, I have most of Colette Baron-Reid's decks, and I also have Kyle Gray's, and I do like to, we've been working on tarot in my group, so if you're interested in tarot, I will try and do a few more spreads with tarot. Thank you very much.